The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host. The new Black.
All right, top of the morning to you beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us here today for the Money and Power Show as we present you guys Crypto in the Morning. And I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Global Financial Educator, bringing you guys info that you need to know as it relates to this thing called crypto. We are switching some things up a little bit on this show. We're going to get right into it this morning. While you guys are connecting, go and let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country. City, what state, what country you might be connected from here today. And also let us know, let us also hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, all that good stuff as well as we take a look at what's going on in the crypto market, man. Give me just a second here as we share our screen, man. Got some wonderful info. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying, probably not enjoying, right? Probably not enjoying, but understanding that although we are in some consolidation going sideways here, that there is still a lot going on in this world of crypto, and also giving people an opportunity to continue to accumulate. That's what I'm doing. I'm accumulating right now, waiting on this next move, either up or down. I believe it'll be going up probably after the holidays as we move into the new year. And so, keep your watch list going, keep your studying, keep your looking into things, and keep tuning into this show. And hopefully it gives you some ideas as to where you can actually put your capital in order to help it grow. This whole thing about investing, guys, here's the deal. If the market never came down, then you would never, reinvest. You would never get started because you'd always feel like it's too expensive. So when the market does have some correction, does have some consolidation going on, gives an opportunity to accumulate. Good morning to you over Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the good stuff. What's going on? DeAndre Porter out of Atlanta. Georgia, I'm in Atlanta as well. Eric Troop out of Hawkinsville, Georgia. We got two Georgians in the building here today, man. Take a look, see what's going on here, man, how people are feeling as it relates to this thing called crypto. Our sentiment today is still in fear, but it's moving up. So last week we were at about a 21. Yesterday was at 25, today at 27. So people are feeling a little bit better today as it relates to crypto as they were yesterday. And here's the thing about fear. I would also say fear and greed. It doesn't really last long, right? So when news comes out or there's fear in the market, I haven't really seen huge fear unless we were really in depression last week or two, right? Because news gets old. So as the news is related or headlines come out, eventually it gets old. And people start to remember, right, the value that they see in what a particular asset that they're looking at, and so we're starting to see people come back into the market, feel pretty better today than they did yesterday, and probably going to start feeling better and better as we get to Christmas, and then next thing you know, it's going to pop off. So I am really, I'm really enjoying this time that we are right now as we take a look at the market itself. And so we have, 15, almost, we're approaching 16,000 coins at this point, guys. If you don't know that, more and more coins are going to continue to be created for projects, for social impact, for utility, for solutions, all that good stuff. And the thing is to be able to, to really, separate the important stuff versus the non-important stuff, almost like their workers, right? Separate the essential crypto versus the non-essential crypto. Because the essential crypto is going to last. The essential crypto is going to, make it through those tough times. The essential crypto is going to be used over and over and over as we move forward into the future. And then obviously the next generation, the generation after that is going to be benefiting from the new world that's being created today. In the cryptocurrency market, we have $2.14 trillion in the global crypto market. That's everything combined. It's down 3% since yesterday. We have Bitcoin dominance. Ethereum still dominant as well. Bitcoin representing 40% of the market. Ethereum representing 21% of the market. Bitcoin being obviously the first cryptocurrency that was created, the most important, valuable currency as far as store value. Ethereum being a crypto that was created with smart contracts, starting to give a whole bunch of use cases for things that we see in the crypto space, like gaming and NFTs and so forth and so on. And so that's 61% of the market between those two top dogs. And then we start to move into more and more. I would consider, after Ethereum, I would consider everything else an altcoin. But at any rate, we're starting to see a little bit of a flip when we take a look at the market moving up over the past 24 hours. As I said, we're still going sideways, guys. Still going sideways. So it's up and down, but still kind of moving sideways. Hopefully, we'll start to see a maybe a 50,000 break, and we can start to move upward. But nonetheless, Bitcoin's up 6%, Ethereum's up 6%, Solana's up 4%. It's very interesting. All the top dollars are up, but the market is still down 3% total. So I don't know. It looks like maybe some of those numbers might be off here on CoinMarketCap.com. But anyway, everything's kind of trending upward this morning. So hopefully you're feeling okay. Want to see some more bigger moves, but I have moved into some things that are pretty solid. Avalanche up 14% over the past 24 hours. Shiba Inu made a big jump, up 10%. Matic, again, 10%. Now, just keep in mind, guys, that if you've been in some of these positions for a while, you have taken a hit, and so this huge, a 10% jump is really relative to a 20% drop. So we still need to climb up and up, to get back to some to some regular ways. But I always like to look at our all-time highs and see how far off I am from one of those, and ask myself, do I think that this currency can get back up? So, for example, right, when I look at Bitcoin, I see it was at 68,000. It's currently at 48,000, 20,000 off from its all-time high. Do I believe that Bitcoin will reach $68,000 again? I do. Right? Ethereum had reached $4,800 at one point in time. It's now $4,000. Do I think Ethereum will reach $4,800 again? I do. Right? Solano's at $260. It's now $180. That's $80 off from its all-time high. Do I believe Solana will reach $260 again? I do. Cardano's at $3.10. It's now at $127. That's more than 50% off from its all-time high. Do I think that ADA will reach $3.10 again? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that ADA Cardano will eventually get back to $3.10? Let's just say over the next year. I like to put a time frame in it, because if we say, to get back there, we could be talking about 5 years, 10 years, who knows? But if within the next year, do you think that Cardano will re-reach its all-time high at $3.10? XRP is $3.84, its all-time high. It's now 88 cents. Do I think XRP will reach its all-time high again? That's representing 80% down from its all-time high. That's very. I don't know about that one. That's going to take some real pump. Obviously, they got to get through the SEC lawsuit. But I do think it could double. I don't know if it could reach $3.84 again, or how that lawsuit will play out. So I'm very skeptical on that. Terra's at 83.06. It's already creating a new high. Avalanche is at 146. It's down to 119. Do I think that it could get back to 146 very easily? I believe. Polkadot, $55 is all-time high. It's down to 24.81, representing more than 50% drop from its all-time high, down 42% over the past 30 days. Do I think that Polkadot can get back to its all-time high? I actually do. Polkadot is actually building some things to be able to scale on their blockchain. So I think that could actually reach back to its all-time high. Here's a great question. Dogecoin. Dogecoin is at 73 cents, 74 cents at an all-time high. It's now at 17 cents. Do you think that Dogecoin within the next year, again, put a time frame on it, by this time next year, do you think that Dogecoin could reach back to its all-time high of 74 cents? I don't think so. But anyway, man, those are some things I like to kind of evaluate. And I say, well, hey, if I think it can reach this all-time high, am I really getting a good discount at this particular time? Is this something that I want to begin to accumulate as I wait for it to get back to where I think that it could go? Right? That's kind of how I look at some things sometimes. But anyway, let's find out some things. Let me see what you guys talking about here, man. What do you guys think? Man? Which ones do you have faith in? Do you believe, right, in some of this crypto that you see that is down here? Good morning to you, Janelle. How are you? Latia Taylor's in the house. Glenda Tate Williams as well. Now, find out some things going on here in the news for crypto. They have another Cash App giveaway taking place from Gwyneth Paltrow. We saw this with Aaron Rodgers. We saw this with another person as well. But anyway, they signed another star, right? They got another star on board with Cash App. If you guys don't know, obviously, you have the Jack Dorsey, who has stepped down from Twitter. He's focused solely on Cash App, or I guess Block. or Square, and Block and Cash App is part of that as well. And he's basically focused on cryptocurrency, basically focused on creating things to have more adoption for Bitcoin. So Cash App is another partnership with a pretty popular star, Gwyneth Paltrow. They have a Bitcoin giveaway going on. I didn't win the first one or the second one, but I'm gonna try to win this one as well. So the Shakespeare in Love star is giving away $500,000 of cryptocurrency to social media followers. Let me ask you guys this: do you guys really think that these giveaways, they actually do give away the money, or do they just increase their following? And because I never hear from anyone that said they won. I never hear, and you never see a tweet say I won or something like that. I just wonder if they ever really do a giveaway. But anyway, Cash App here with Gwyneth Paltrow, the Hollywood A-lister, today announced she's giving away $500,000 in Bitcoin to Instagram and Twitter followers. Says I've long been bullish on the idea, right? The idea of democratizing Bitcoin and making it easy to send it to friends and family. So if you don't know, on Cash App, it's now easy to send it to friends and family. How's that? They have a little. If you go on Cash App now, you'll see where you can gift stocks, you can gift Bitcoin, and you can also send money to a friend on your list. So they're making it easy to be able to send, and basically making it as a currency in a sense, because it can easily move. But she also said this, man, do something special for my social community and empower them to learn more about cryptocurrency. So Gwyneth Paltrow is on the list of recent celebrities who are saying not just own crypto, but learn more about cryptocurrency. So shout out to Gwyneth Paltrow. If you want to take advantage of this Cash App gifting, you basically follow her on Twitter, right? Put your cash tag in, follow Cash App, and then drop your cash tag below with Cash App gifting to enter into this drawing. And this took place. This was released yesterday, so hopefully we still got time to do it. So again, another Cash App giveaway. Cash App promote the platform's new function of sending gifts of $1 in Bitcoin and stock. So if you guys want to send me a gift of Bitcoin or stock, man, just let me know. I'll make sure you get my cash tag, but you can participate in this giveaway. Hey, it might be something that might be a nice Christmas gift for yourself. Who knows? Again, I've never seen anybody win, but I'm gonna put myself in the draw just to give myself a chance to win some free Bitcoin. The Weeknd is in the news here as well. He released a NFT on Tom Brady's autograph platform. So again, Tom Brady is pro crypto to GOAT. He is a ambassador for FTX, which we'll look at in just a second. And he also has a NFT platform called Autograph. And so all of the, some pretty, popular, athletes and celebrities, they use that platform to drop their NFTs, and it is an Ethereum-based NFT. So his record-breaking Blinding Light single inspires a series of 7 NFTs to be auctioned on OpenSea. So they use the Autograph platform to create the NFT and then drop it on OpenSea. All right, so there's some connectivity there. Again, but Ethereum being the big name there, and then obviously the Weeknd launching here in collaboration with Billboard, Infinite NFT, and the Infinite 7 NFTs being dropped. The Weeknd recently celebrated a major milestone when the single "Blinding Lights" marked 90 weeks on Billboard's Hot 100 charts, an all-time record. Now he's celebrating the record with a series of limited edition NFT collectibles released through Tom Brady's Autograph platform and OpenSea marketplace. Let me see if they show any pictures of the NFTs. Nope, that's not it. Currently listed on OpenSea. So if you are interested in NFTs, OpenSea will be a platform. They have an app, and they also have obviously a website that you can go to, and you can start to kind of fill out all the different NFTs out there. It's the biggest marketplace for NFTs right now. It's not the only one, but it is the biggest one. And I would also say it's where a lot of big money is being spent or being transacted here for NFTs. So the Weeknd, launching 7 NFTs, to commemorate, his record of being on Billboard's Hot 100 chart for 90 weeks straight. I didn't even know people still listen to that song, but nonetheless, shout out to the Weeknd. Kudos to you. And this is not the first NFT he's dropped. He has some other NFTs, and you'll probably find it under his collection on OpenSea. I think he's also on Candy as well. Anyway, FTX, as I mentioned, Tom Brady is a ambassador for FTX, and they are actually continuing their push, right? So FTX.us, which is a cryptocurrency exchange for United States. So they actually have a global exchange, kind of like Binance, but they have a U.S. Exchange as well, because the United States only allows certain crypto to be, that only certain crypto doesn't have, I guess, so many restrictions. So anyway, FTX continues the sports push with the Washington Wizards and the Capitals. So SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, he is a new, billionaire, young billionaire. And crypto has kind of led him there. He's been on a spending spree. He's cutting deals. They've cut deals with Miami Heat, Golden State Warriors, Major League Baseball, and now Washington Wizards and Capitals. So FTX, they're going the celebrity sports route, trying to mass adoption with people with familiar teams versus just individuals, and they go both ways. But they're getting their name out there in all of these different ways, where masses of people, right? Masses of people going to Washington Capitol game, masses of people going to the Miami Heat game, so their name can be seen and become more familiar. So at any rate, FTX.us announced deals with NBA's Wizards and the Capitals of Washington, D.C., and the timing of the D.C. deal, while FTX and other big exchanges are navigating the uncertain U.S. crypto regulatory landscape, is no coincidence. FTX said that to be able to have a presence in D.C., and this manner goes hand in hand with our desire to work with everyone involved to make sure crypto is done properly, and that's from FTX.us. Okay, so again, one of the major exchanges in the United States is expanding their territory, and the great city of Washington, D.C. is a place where they want to plant their flag. The deals were paired with Monumental Sports Entertainment, which owns the Wizards, Capitals, and Washington Mystics of the WNBA. What's more, FTX US now becomes the official crypto exchange of Monumental Sports Entertainment and its clients, as well as its NFT partner, right? So when any of these kind of, maybe the Washington Capitals want to drop some type of social token or social NFT, it will go through FTX.us. FTX also does have a token which represents their company as well on the blockchain that that you can invest in as well. And then this is in direct competition to CRO and Coinbase in the United States as it relates to, and Binance.us as it relates to exchanges that are used to acquire crypto, transact crypto, trade crypto here in the United States. Now, Solana is in the news as well because of a game that was dropped for Solana. So again, as I mentioned, because of Ethereum, then you have all of these Ethereum, competitors who are building up their platforms. We looked at Solana, and there's a game called Mini Royale. They have hit 2 million players after they launched an NFT. So it's a web-based online shooter game. So if I think of a shooter game like Fortnite or something like that, it's Solana's first live, look at this, multiplayer game. So this is a game on the Solana blockchain. I don't know if it's play to earn or not, but it's a game nonetheless. And they have a new milestone after activated NFT avatars. So they have NFT avatars in this game. Looks like, I guess this is the game here, Viking season. You gotta have a little Viking there with a sword. Mini Royale. You have, I guess somebody got a little axe and a hammer. This will be interesting. So at any rate, it's a web-based online shooter. Recently added Solana NFTs. The game now has more than 2 million total registered users. So again, that goes towards the adoption of Solana. As you have 2 million users, and more people are starting to say, hey, let's try out these new type games, these games on the blockchain, which may give us some type of benefit to play. And then 2 million people says it's probably a fun game to play. Now, I'm not a first person shooter type of player, but I would imagine that this is going to compete with your Fortnites of the world and other first person Tom Clancy's and stuff like that. So nations which is I guess it's called Mini Royale Nations. First live multiplayer game to run on Solana following the launch of its first in-game NFT items. Now developer Fairway has marked a new milestone, doubling the number of active players over the last month. Wow. So it went from 1 million in November to now 2 million in December. That's pretty fast registered players, including more than 600,000 monthly active users. That's more than double the previous mark from the game. All right, Mini Royale Nations. This is my first time hearing about Mini Royale Nations. Is there anybody here that is like a Solano? You are a Solano, head. You kind of dive into Solano blockchain, and you were familiar with this particular game. Web-based shooter has already been live for months as a free-to-play online multiplayer game without any sort of blockchain integration. However, as planned, Fairway launched a series of 10,000 in-game items sold as Solano NFTs on December 9th and then activated them within the game on December 16th. Okay, so it's a free-to-play online multiplayer game, and it wasn't based upon the blockchain, but they launched some NFTs on the Solano blockchain, which are now in-game, which is going to bring some type of benefit to its players, right? If you own an NFT, which could be, I guess, a new sword, a new shield, or whatever it is, you'll add to your ownership in the game, and then being able to use those items and or sell those items, I'd imagine. But it said avatars. Maybe you're able to change up your player a little bit. I'm not quite sure. Okay, look at this. This is pretty interesting. So it's an online multiplayer game, but they just have the blockchain component being the NFTs, and it's free to play. I might just download this on my off day and just check it out. Okay, I gotta write that down. All right, as mentioned, Mini Royale Nation is the first online game to run on Solana blockchain and feature live, simultaneous multiplayer action. An NFT acts like a deed of ownership to a unique digital item. In this case, a one-of-a-kind in-game avatar that only the holder can use. So these 10,000 NFTs are one-of-a-kind in-game avatars that only the holder can use. Look at this. Wow. So the NFT sale, which took place on Solana Marketplace, the Magic Eden, brought in $1.3 million and sold out in 30 seconds. Wow. Wow, that is a lot of money in a short amount of time. I guess all those players who play that game really wanted to get those minted first generation NFTs. They raised $1.3 million in 30 seconds. Wow. Look at this. Nation's first in-game season will receive benefits, including the game's upcoming Cheddar Token. So there's a Cheddar Token that's going to be created here for this game. So there's going to be a new token that comes out representing, I guess, a part of this game pretty soon as well. Okay, so they are basically saying, hey, we have this game, and now we're going to start to integrate this game into the blockchain using Solano, and then also creating their own token, which, again, adds to player adoption, player ownership within the game as well. This is going to be interesting. Oh, that's definitely pretty interesting to me. I'm interested in learning more about what they're doing and their strategy here. But again, Solano's the big thing, big name out of here. More Solano adoption. As they have done this, you'll start to see other games, use this strategy that may not be on the blockchain right now. They may just be a regular online multiplayer game, RPG, whatever the case may be. And they're looking to, if they could raise $1.3 million in 30 seconds, then why wouldn't any other, operation, game, company, follow this strategy to raise $1.3 million for themselves? And especially if it's a game that already has a big following, a big player base. Like I can see all of these esports games, all of these StarCraft, Warcraft, League of Legends, whatever else is out there, right, that are pretty popular, Valorant, Fortnite, all of those things. I can see them eventually saying, you know what, let's now bring in some ownership and let's also start to mint our own NFTs because they have a following big believers in their game, I can see them beginning to adopt this strategy as well. Yep. What's going on, Brother Jamel? How are you? So again, guys, we got some pretty cool information here that's going over here in the cryptocurrency space. Again, my question to you today for you to think about as you may consider your portfolio is, what do you believe in, right? Over the next year, what do you really believe in? Whenever you have some, like you saw, I was having some hesitation with some. It's like, I don't know, but yeah, I truly believe in that. That's where you want to go first, right? What you really believe in. Do I believe that Matic is going to reach its all-time high and crush that? I absolutely do. There's no doubt in my mind, right? Do I believe that Crypto.com, CRO, can get back to 96 cents? Is at 51 cents right now? I absolutely do. It's one of the largest exchanges. No doubt in my mind that it'll get there. Do I believe that Litecoin can get back to $412 from $154 over the next year? I don't believe that, right? So I'm not going to take my money over there, right? What do you believe in? What do you have faith in? This stuff is all wrong, by the way. I mean, how is DOT at 367? It's a stable coin. It never got more than $1, right? What do you believe in? And you got some marks here for some all-time highs for you to kind of compare and ask yourself, even if it doesn't get there, what do you really believe in? What do you have real extreme faith in based upon what you have researched, what you understand, what you know? And then that should help you, right, in investing wisely, investing in your faith and not in your fear, right? Investing in your faith and not in your fear. At any rate, that's our show here today, guys. Hopefully, you took something away from today, got some good value out of what we shared. If you caught the replay, just put in the comments for hashtag replay. I'm going to try to make these things shorter, right? Because I know everybody is pressed for time. So hopefully you got some great value out of our condensed show, which I'll look to do much further, do more of in the future. At any rate, I'm your host, GJ, Certified Global Financial Educator. I want to say thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, all that good stuff. And I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's keep building as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.